Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here of Wolves TV here in FIFA 20 for the Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode here with manager Luis Morales. As today we're going to take a little break from the Premier League and some Premier League action and talk about the transfer window we're in right now. We got 10 hours left here in the transfer window here, and I got to make some changes here to our club. Take a look at some of the clubs already around the league, right? Or not just the league, but around the world who have made changes for their club to get a little bit better. They're in their current seasons right now. A lot of them are probably midway through the season. Some are just started their season, just like we are here in the Premier League. And there you see some of the different names there. One of those names I recognize right there, De Beek. He's with the in IRL right now. He's with Manchester United, which I'm actually having some fun over there on the main, or actually on our Twitch channel. Check out our Twitch. There's a link down below. I live stream on Thursday nights at 9 p.m., 1 p.m. on Friday afternoons, and again 9 p.m. on Saturday nights, where we play FIFA, we play MLB The Show, and we also play some instant football over there. Very chill stream, and I've been having a lot of fun talking with a lot of different some subscribers from this channel, and of course the followers over there on Twitch. But as you take a look here, we see our club right now, and of course a lot of these that you see here on the screen are loans. Of course we do have one person that we did sell, and that was Mateo. He is now with the Spurs, which we already seen him already. If you go back 2 episodes ago, he was in that game there. We didn't really have too much interaction with him in that game, but they did pick up their first loss of the season against us, and it was a nice little victory there. So as you take a look here, we got a lot of guys here on our team that were being throwing offers to them from other clubs, and a lot of them had to stop. At first, Control was going to be I was going to sell him, but we decided to go ahead and keep him around because, well, right now Jimenez is injured. Dundalk, of course, being offered money from Liverpool, and I was like, no way in hell that's happening. As we're trying to bounce back and try to repeat as Premier League champions, that is not going to happen because we need Dundalker as our center mid, and of course center defensive mid. But then, of course, there you see some changes there. There you see Lopez, a guy that we've been going after here and trying to get him signed there. But again, we haven't moved those players yet that we're trying to get on, that we're putting on loan right now. Just like you see Johnson there. And of course, we're going to go ahead and delegate this offer that we've made to him. But so far, by the looks of it, or at least the sounds of it, he wants to be on the team here. And of course, he wants to be a critical role. He wants to be, in every single game. And I guess I should have negotiated this deal with him to kind of change the role that he's going to play, because he wants to play a critical role. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video here of this series, that I didn't do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have him play in a lot of the he's going to be playing a lot of the Premier League games, and Patricio, he'll play more of the cup games, more so in the Champions League games and stuff like that. But occasionally we might have the other, Lopez come in and play in those games too. Just depends on who we're playing against and how we're playing right at that moment, how the momentum is going for us. So of course, if someone's having a bad time, stop getting saves or like that, then obviously we'll make the changes as they come. But hey, Lopez offers is accepted. So there you see, we're gonna go ahead and accept that, and of course he is going to join our squad there, which is very, very nice, because we got rid of Roddy. He's 33 years of age. We kind of want to move on from him and bring somebody in younger. So when Patricio decides to go off, we decide to sell him in the off season or in the next transfer window, because if he's playing poorly or he just wants to leave, then we can do that, and we already have somebody coming in to take his spot. So that so far has worked. Next up, I think on our list is going to be this the fullback position. So we're going to start working on them, and then of course get just our youth academy players involved now. Get them trained, which they've been doing. A good majority of them have been getting training and stuff like that, and looking very good. And at some point here, hopefully we can put them on the pitch. Now, as for Jimenez here, we got an offer actually from him. He's just come off of injury. The injury was supposed to be 8 weeks, but it ended up shortened. It wasn't as serious as we thought it was. So we're gonna go ahead and delegate this this possible trade here during these negotiations in this transfer window to see if we can get anything out of it that's worth it. If, just kind of see what they're offering, and if the offer is good, then we'll go ahead and we'll pull the trigger and let him go. I love Jimenez. I love him to death, and both in this game and of course in RL. But in this game, there's been times where he just does not do a good job of finishing getting a goal. And at the same time, I want Patrick Controne. His confidence has been on cloud 9 as of late, and I really want to keep him in that state of mind right now. Even though he knows that there's obviously Mape ahead of him, and of course right behind Mape is Rooney. But Rooney, on the other hand, he may be a critical role. It may say that in his thing, but I think he really knows that he's kind of just there just as a backup in case shit hits the fan and we need that guy that can deal with those high pressure situations that we have here in the Premier League, those high profile games like against Man City or Manchester United or Liverpool or Chelsea. Just be ready there on the fly when we need them. So that's been really helpful. Of course, George James, another young player here that we decided to go ahead and put on loan. He is going to go ahead and he's going to take off. He's an American, so he's going to head back home. He's going to head to Los Angeles to play for LAFC. So that's a nice 1-year deal. Eventually, after that 1 year, he'll come back. Hopefully, be ready to go there. I'm hoping he'll be in his somewhere in the 70s there by the time we see him again, and he'll be ready to play. Now, they also, for whatever reason, the computer thought I was going to get rid of Bali, and there is no way I'm getting rid of him because right now our center back position is bare bones. I think we have 3 people right now that can play, and I think we have 2 youth academy players that are not really ready yet to play. So we have to figure out a way to get him ready to go, or get those 2 players ready to go, and then of course if at some point here we could sell him to another player. Hopefully it's not going to be somebody in the Premier League because that's just wrong. But you've already seen already that we got a Liverpool club that wants to take our Dundalk over there. I'm like, oh hell no, that is not happening, not in this world or any other. So but there you see the transfer window there. We all got the offer, and it's a pretty decent offer there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna accept it. And now that club Inter is gonna now have to talk to Jimenez about this deal and see if he will accept it also. So and I'm just now learning this in this game where you can accept the offer, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the player is going to accept the offer. So that is something we're going to be looking at here, and we'll see if we can get him sold here before this transfer window. Now, if we do sell him before the transfer window, he'll be of course with that club. But if we cannot get the deal done before the transfer window, and he does get sold after the transfer window, he'll be with us obviously. So then the question is, do we play him put him in the formation, in any formations, or do we limit his role, aka kind of put him on the bench there so he doesn't get injured, and just kind of use him in a situation, maybe in a way where we can use him as a substitution of some sort, or just maybe really just train him, get him trained up so he can look good get some good numbers, overall numbers, get his overall up for a couple points, and then, you know, once the winter transfer window comes up, we can go ahead and just say, hey, here you go, and you know, and best of luck to you in that other club. But there you see all the moves we made there. Of course, like I said, we only bought one person. Everybody else is on loan, and of course we did sell. There you see Jota Hamadu there in that one. So, like I said, a lot of changes for the club there. Most of them just you know, loans, and then of course one person got sold, and of course we bought a goalkeeper, which is going to be nice because he's young and he has a nice high overall. I think before he gets in his 30s, he may be close to a 90 in goalkeeping overall there. So that's going to be very helpful. We'll look for another one we're in the process right now looking for another goalkeeper that's somewhere in their 70s overall, about 75 overall. So we can just have that good backup there to help us out. And we'll make sure we'll work on his role as, you know, he's somebody that's a backup situation, like a decent backup, number 2 for us. So that's pretty much how the window went. Nothing too splashy. I looked through the whole thing in there, and there was not really any like crazy moves for anybody. I mean, everybody was kind of pretty much on a budget, I guess, this season, and just really didn't pull the trigger to like go all crazy and buy, you know, Ronaldo or anybody else out there, Messi or anything like that out there this season. So, pretty quiet. Like I said, we didn't make any too many moves, just made that one and just pick up that one goalie there. But as you see here, we'll come up in the next episode 27. We'll have those next 2 games here. It'll be Derby County. We'll be playing that one. I believe I have Rooney started in that game. And, of course, we'll be in our first ever Champion League game. And I cannot wait because I got a nice little setup, a nice little formation there for that first game there. I cannot wait to play in that one. So stay tuned for episode 27. It'll be coming out here in the next couple of days. I'm going to try and pump out this series out as much as I possibly can. Been playing as much as I can. And like I said, it's been a lot of fun getting back into this again. So again, that's it for this episode of Wolves TV. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel for more Wolves here on ESGNet. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on our second channel, as we're about to start a series over there with on FIFA 22, and that will be Manchester United in the Premier League there. So it's a sim-based series. I cannot wait to get that one started. I got it started. It's just I haven't got it out yet, but that's over on the second channel. There's a link down below for the second channel, and you guys can check out other content right now that we have over there: golf, NASCAR, and some NCAA action over there. But also too, don't forget, follow us on Twitch again. Over on Twitch, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. Thursdays at 9 p.m. Central. Fridays at 1 p.m. Central. And again on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Central. And we play some FIFA, baseball, and of course, NCAA over there as well. That's it for me, you guys. Again, take care of yourself, each other, and I will see you guys next time.